Go, go. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Whenever I look around, I can see what I want. The money, attention, and wealth for the family. I know what I want. You cheating the game, you're not up for the challenge. Go. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Whenever I look around, I can see what I want. The money, attention, and wealth for the family. I know what I want. You cheating the game, you're not up for the challenge. I'm the realest. Yeah, I see what I want and I get it. You be capping for the clout, you switching. Ain't no switching back. Had the boss up, you can call me triple threat. I be killing every show and get it before the check. I ain't tired yet. Overlapping like I used to run the track. Say special, no, I don't even break a sweat. I'm as lethal as and all this really get. I remember Granny cooking fish and grits. When she gave us knowledge, she made sure it's thick. Now we cooking in the stew, talking about this. I'm all over the world. People be sleep so they quite don't know it yet. Yeah, we ready for anyone standing in the way and it's over. I'ma wake them up, let me wake them up. You will see what I'm about, I ain't one of them. Used to sleep on the floor, head below the rim. Now I'm dunking on like Shaq and them. I be feeling for people, no sympathy. When they see me with check, they be sensitive. I don't fall in the trap, I be flipping it. Make it look easy, my feet up, I'm kicking it. Over and over, they repeating my they liking it. But ain't showing the love, they be trifling. All I'm seeing is red like lightning. Over and over, straight heat the beat, all you rappers for real ain't touching me. It's a banger whenever I'm walking in. Banger whenever I'm walking in. Yeah, cause I go. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Whenever I look around, I can see what I want. The money, attention, and wealth for the family. I know what I want. You cheating the game, you're not up for the challenge. Go. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Whenever I look around, I can see what I want. The money, attention, and wealth for the family. I know what I want. You cheating the game, you're not up for the challenge. They call me the GOAT, but I might be a ghost. Hit 'em hard, 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 hit 'em hard. Watch out, my young boy, midway, yeah, we coming through them play calls, we execute and snap down. We move on to a stiff songs and hard hits and cut back and juke move. We ready, yeah, and we ain't come here to lose. Shake you right out your shoes, leave your face full of dirt, getting real physical. The gridiron is what we work. My team full of peace, and my team came to eat. Leave your feelings at the gate, cause we came to compete. We in the line with the creator, in the line with the professor. You might wanna leave the field, cause we bringing that pressure. Trust in my team when the gears on the line. Charleston, South Carolina, Pro Talk, it's big time. Hit 'em hard, 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 hit 'em hard.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome, PhD U Sports' very own. I am the professor, aka the Skybox Bully. I know it's a different night. Listen, man, some of us are trapped. Hey, we here at the house. I wouldn't say I'm trapped. I'm all right. I'm all right. I don't know how about some of y'all like to do run the streets, man, but listen, my peace is at home, and I'm all right with it. Hope everybody's doing all right. You're staying safe away from any flood zones or anything that's going on like that down here in the low country. They call it the low country for a reason. Please believe that you are under the sea level down here in Charleston. All right, enough rain comes through, and it could get ugly. But we hope everybody's safe, well prepared for anything that may or may not happen here with Storm Debbie coming up. Yeah, Debbie, right? Yeah. So, listen, we know that you guys out there being safe, man. I know coaches are going ballistic, all this preseason bump and everything going on, and not a way to hold practice to implement some of those new plays that you guys were just talking about. Ooh, wow. Jeez, that's gonna hurt. All right. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Getting some more information. Hey, hot, fresh, hot news coming in. All right, boom, boom, boom. Games before still go on in the stadium at the scheduled time. The family are stepping out. Okay. All right. We got some stuff going on. Hearing some getting some few more pointers. All right, you guys know how it goes. with some of these tournaments. We like to keep you updated, let you know what's going on. As you know, the district has shut down some stadiums or shut down some fields. That's why some of you aren't able to practice, which is understandable, man. The way the rain's been going back and forth, it'd be hard to find a good moment to practice, even if it is just for a couple of hours. But be aware of the roads and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, especially if you are leaving in the dark. If you like me, you live out in the country, man, those things pop up on you. All right, those trees be across the road before you know it. All right, so definitely be careful. But a couple of things that we wanted to do. What's up? What's up? A couple of things that we wanted to do was to take a step back just slightly because we never did talk about it. The third annual Colleton County Classic. I don't know why that happens. Third annual Colleton County Classic went down this past weekend, man, and it was a trip. I'm always late to these. Don't be like that. Hey, Austin, I'm gonna start charging you. I'm gonna start charging you. All right, you can get on. You can get on like the rest of these cats. I'm gonna start charging you. You always coming on my stuff, posting and trying to subliminal advertisement. Come on now, come on. You might as well come on full board, man. Ain't that bad? Ain't that bad at all. And I mention you in everything I do. Why not? Why not? All right, boom. Look, see, the advertising, we'll keep that up for free too much. You know, come on, man. It's a business. You know what it is. All right. But hey, listen, this is what's going down. Last Saturday, we were invited out to Colleton County for the third annual Colleton County Classic. It was off the chain. It was off the chain. The stadium, nice grass field. Of course, you know, it rained right before. So it was a little mushy. Not to the kids. Not to the kids. The student athletes did fine. You really saw nothing out there showing like a wet field. So it's a well-kept field. Place was cleaned up, ready to go. Went in the booth. And unfortunately, you know, right now, Colleton is, you know, like any others or like many others, they are a little bit nervous about people who come up there and use the equipment. So we totally understand. You know, we unfortunately couldn't play music, but that was no fault of ours or Colleton County, the Junior Cougars. You know, we'll just have to work that out. We have to work those logistics out and make sure that everything is available and in operation, which I'm sure it is. Probably just a couple more pieces, but I didn't want to mess with anybody's stuff. So out of respect, we left it alone. All right, that's how that went down. But we can run down the scores. It was some bully ball being played last Saturday at Colleton County, and it went a little something like this. First up in the 6U, it was Colleton County Cougars versus the Carolina Rams. Rams just had nothing to answer for when it came to the Cougars. Cougars take that win 18-0. Be reminded that these clocks were pretty much running clocks. 6U, I believe we did 7 minutes, 2 quarters, took a small break in between the quarters. You know, it is what it is. But it was worth it at the end of the day. Moving on, it just had one 6U game. Then the 8U kicked it off with Colleton versus the Carolina Rams again. Now, these Cougars came out and they said, no. That wasn't enough, 6U. That wasn't enough. Let's go ahead and start this thing off right and set the pace. And that they did. Cougars take the big win over Carolina Rams, 8U, 30-0. All right? Put the smackdown on a little bit. Was controlling the edges. The coach pretty much ran like the same play, like again and again, you know, and even one time to the same side, dang near the whole way down. But I can tell you, almost every time they got that ball, they scored. I can remember probably about maybe 2 times that they did not score out of the entire 2 quarters. Those quarters were about 9 minutes long for the 8U. Then we moved on to the Hanahan Hawks playing the Cross Junior Trojans. Hanahan Hawks, Cross, both of them had the same issue. They had manpower. You know, they didn't have enough, which was kind of crazy. Let's turn this bad boy off. All these alerts coming through. They didn't have enough manpower, so you run what you brung, right? You already know the rules. Run exactly what you brung, and that's exactly what they did. I believe it was 8 versus 10. Hanahan Hawks had 8. Cross Junior Trojans had 10. It's just, when games start off like that, it's really hard to even analyze these things. Cross Junior Trojans did come out with the win. A lot of scooping scores, even when there was fumbles in the backfield. The quarterback was smart enough to say, you know what, I still got some room, keeps his head up, picks up the ball, takes it upon himself, knocks out a couple. Uh, Saw some good defense from Cross. I'm pretty sure, some adjustments, slight adjustments will be made on offense. Defense, very, very slight adjustments. It's just, listen, like anybody else, the same thing I've been telling you all about all preseason, because I am not a coach. Everything I've been telling you all preseason, that just kind of rubs me the wrong way, because now I'm in the backfield and now I'm in the background watching an org create and try to build, is that, the parents got to buy in. Parents got to buy in, bring these kids to practice, get the learning, get the skills, get the development. PhD, there's players having development, get that development and let these cats go to work. All right? Because they actually look pretty good. As far as I'm seeing on the practices, Cross does look pretty promising. So it'll be interesting to see how far they go. Up next with Camp Future versus Colleton Cougars, 8U ran it again, 22-0 over Camp Future. Santee Panthers made their debut here in the 10U division against Colleton County. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm saying, James. You know what I'm saying. You got to buy into the program, bro. How are you? I don't understand. It's one thing, man. I named my X. Okay, James. I named my 3 major X this season, and it was about bringing the kids to practice. Then nowadays, kids, Camp Future Bucks. Thank you. You know what? I knew that, but I'm dang sure gonna say it. Camp Future Bucks. But it's just about bringing the kids to practice. All right, I get it. We all have tight schedules. We all have plenty of stuff going on. I'm balancing, 3 plus with my son and all that. It's right there, man. But bring those kids to practice. Make sure they get development. All right. It also gives them a chance to get in the game. Even if you are developing, you still get a chance to get in the game. Showing up to practice now with, I've seen a couple of practices with shoulder pads, no jersey. Shoulder pads, helmet, no pants. Some Crocs popped up to practices before, and I said, "Man, this is brand new to me. I must be so old school." Ronnie Johnson, hey, I hope you got that church taken care of, man. That, it's gonna bless you 10 times. See, I watch you just as much as you watch me. My guy in the building, you know what I mean? So you gotta buy in. You gotta buy in. You know what I mean? And showing up to games and not to practices is just absolutely absurd. You know what I mean? You gotta buy all the way in. All right? Gotta buy all the way in. All right, but enough of that. That's a whole nother time. Let's talk about some more. Coach Randy in the building. What's going on, Raider Nation? You already know how it goes down. Coach Randy, listen. Somebody tell me something about Danny Jones, man. I need that old thing back. Huh? I need to come on back. Yeah. Give the parents a gag card, feed them pizza, they be in practice. No, I don't know. Ronnie, they'll mess around and take your money. You sit right there. Some of them mess around and take your money and come up with more excuses. But this is my thing. So the more excuses that the parents come up with, that now the kid now thinks the kid can make excuses to turn around, and now they ain't got to fully commit to something that they signed up for. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I spend my hard-earned money for my son to go out there and learn the game and to play the game. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to make that full commitment. Tired, not tired. It is what it is. We got to make it. The great thing about that is, being the parent side, is all you have to do is show up. All you have to do is show up. Some of these guys, they're getting out from work, dealing with their kids, their family, and coming in and help teaching your child. Think about that part. Think about the coaches that have to be there every day, no matter what, right? Just those things. Those things come to play. The coaches turn around and show up. I've seen a coach, and speaking of them, all right? Speaking of them, there's one coach now that I loved. I heard last week, my man Big Kane Tejada in the building, and while I got him up here, Coach Kane has just established the 3 honk rule. Tell him, Coach, the 3 beep rule. Okay, if he comes to pick you up, listen, you guys got to spread this thing around. You got to spread this thing around. James, listen to this, James. Hey, y'all, for those who don't know, my man James Davis in the building, straight out to Mississippi. Hey, James, you hear me? Right, my man James Davis, I cannot wait to go out. Man, the day we go out there, we are going to have a ball. I promise you, I'm going to film the whole trip. We're just going to be live street, just do everything the whole trip because I cannot. I've been watching this cat for 3 years, man. 3 years I've been watching this brother, and he is entertaining as hell. All right, I'm telling you. All right, listen. 3 beep rule. 3 beep rule. Here it goes. I'll break it down to you. No excuse. I love it, Rodney. You dang right. No excuses. We might bring back the no excuses tour. We might bring back the no excuses tour this year. All right, check this out. Here it is. It's the 3 beeps and I'm pulling off rule. James, you ready for this? So coach pulls up. This is the thing. You get a call or a text from a player that tells you, hey, I'm ready. I need a ride, coach, but I'm ready. I'm here at home. Cool. Coach pulls up and says, the first beep is to alert you that I'm there. Okay? The second beep comes a few moments after, right? We're giving you some minutes. Comes a few moments after. The second beep is, hey, I'm here and I'm waiting. Okay? Third beep that comes moments after that one is, I'm about to put this car in reverse and I'm out of here. So it's the 3 beep rule. Now, I'll tell you that if there's a flag on the play, the only way there can be a flag on the play is if somebody comes to the door and says, hold on, you know that, hold on, wait a minute, church, hold, wait, he's coming. You might get a 4th beep out of that one. You might get a 4th beep. But y'all need to implement the 3 beep rule, okay? The 3 beep rule. If you're going to pick up these young student athletes for practice, in order for you not to be late, in order for them not to be late, especially you if you're the coach, please implement the 3 beep rule and let your kids know. Another coach said, hey, forget all that beeping stuff. You call me for a ride, you better be standing next to your mailbox. God dog. Next to the mailbox, coach? As long as they ain't right there on the side of the road. Back up a little bit, kids. Back up a little bit. But listen, you got to do it. Yes, it's the 3 beep rule. James, you see him already, man. Hey, I love it too. I love it too. It was the most entertaining thing that I've ever heard before in my life when it came to youth football, man. There's a 3 beep rule. All right, if you guys haven't implemented it, what's up, Stephen Patrick? How you feel, big dog? It's been a minute. Then you need to implement the 3 beep rule. All right, mailbox, little see, mailbox me. Be ready when I pull up. Listen, it's either 3 beeps or the mailbox. That's it, and it's hard to get me. There goes Big Sis in the building, Miss Fee Grant, huh? The Skyfer team mom, all the Skyfer. Big Fort in the building. You already know how it goes down. Huh? What's going on, nephew? How you feel? Hey, great seeing you guys. Great. You know how it always goes, man. Seeing you guys come up to the booth, man. Much love at Battle in the Swamp. That was a time. Let's continue on with this. In the 10U, I'm going to run down these scores for you real quick. Then we can go into an open lab. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can run it down. Hey, you don't want to talk about nothing? I go back to doing what I do. All right? So, 10U. Santee Panthers made their debut against the Colleton County Cougars. Santee Panthers take the L 28-16. They started to come back because it was 0. Panthers came back and made a powerful move, but time just was not on their side. Had it been all 4 quarters, who knows? Who knows? They were trying to make a comeback. They were believing in making a comeback. The team put it on their backs, were coming back, but time just ran off from them. So Cougars take the win 28-16. Then the Rams versus Fort Dorchester 10U D2 ended up 0-0. Is the grill hot? Oh, I know. I heard y'all block hot over there. Who's hot? I don't know who hot over here. Hey, the grills, listen, the grills ain't going. The rain's out there. Then the Camp Future Bucks take on Somerville in the 10U. Camp Future Bucks take the win on that one. Working a lot all over the country. Okay. Camp Future Bucks take the win over Somerville 6-0. Then move on to Cross 10U against Hanahan Hawks. All right. You said y'all exit? Oh, Lord. I don't know what they got going on over there. You know how I pay attention to them people out there, sis. I just mind my own. I'm right here in the lab, cooking it up. cooking it up in the lab. That's all I do. Cross takes the win 22-0 over Hanahan. Tenyu. Tenyu looked pretty good. Tenyu looked pretty good for Cross. Hanahan, I think it's just got to get that bump. You know what I mean? You just got to get that action. You get that action early to figure out where your weaknesses are, where your strengths are, and then compliment yourself off of that. Make a few adjustments, and I think they'll be all right. All right, Hanahan, I think, has more, they have pride, they have some size, they got everything with them. They got the football, they got the coaches over there. Let's just see where they'll be. They're never just going to lay down either. They're never just going to lay down, but it was a good game. Santee Panthers up next in the 10U division, take on Somerville, take the win 6-0. Fort Dorchester wins over Colleton 20-0. Camp Future Bucks come out again in the 12U and play Carolina Rams. Camp Future, it was the last second TD, I believe, that won the game 8-0. Cross 12U lost to Carolina Rams 20-6. Lots of fumbles, things like that. Pretty sure Cross is going to look back at themselves and say, you know what could have, should have, would have been. But it's just about going back to work, holding on to that ball. And, listen, you got to move the ball around a little bit better. Lines got to stay low, push forward, get 3 and some smoke, man. As long as you guys are getting first downs, you'll be all right. All right, Rams look pretty good in that game. It's you don't want to take away from one to give to the other, right? When you do these things, you don't want to. Yeah, I like Camp Future program, of course. Yeah, we serve a couple donuts out here, sis. We serve a couple donuts out here. I don't think Camp Future will ever just lay down, especially on their 12U. They got a couple of tough kids out there. Right now, the young man's wearing number 13. I've been seeing him. He's just got to keep his head held high. Nothing to really worry about too much, man. He is a baller, and I think he'll be all right with that team and bringing that team together. And their 12U will be competitive. The program in a whole isn't new to football. Somewhat new to Skyfa, not really, but they're going through the same thing everybody else goes through. Numbers, athletes, stuff like that. So they run what they brung, and they try to create it right there at home like they should. All right. No, the director's definitely not letting it be easy. No. At all. What Brandon Lapras? Yeah, they are pretty tough. They are pretty tough. Like I said, they're not going to lay down. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw. I think the whole thing about having the gall and just the willingness to be out there and play all 4 quarters, whether win or lose, it speaks something. You know what I mean? You can take the L, and that's cool. But I think them sticking in all 4 quarters or 2 quarters or the halves, whatever it may be, playing the whole game and playing 100%. Because I just saw them at Battle in the Swamp. They didn't look too shabby then either. All right? And even though, they'll take a loss and here and there, I think that, those type of people that you knock down and they just keep getting the heck back up. So it's going to be interesting to see what Camp Future brings out, if not this year, within the upcoming years and the seasons to follow. Cross versus Carolina Rams. I told you 12U. They took the win 20-6. Somerville over Santee Panthers. Somerville looking crispy. Not only in uniform wise, but everything else. They looking pretty crispy. Talking to Coach Tank, man, listen, he says there's just about tradition back there in Somerville. It's about tradition, football, and the love of the game. So, they're bringing a lot of tradition, I guess, if you will, back to it. And just playing good old-fashioned smash-mouth football, the low country, what we call it. That's straight bully ball. That's exactly what they did. So Somerville takes the win 12U over Santee Panthers. Hanahan and Colleton finished off the night at the 3rd Annual Colleton Classic with a 0-0 tie. Nobody gets it. All right, y'all see it right there. Support your favorite player, Jawan, Coach Juan Saban. What can you say about that guy? Come on, man. Hey, congratulations, big dog. Congratulations on all your success. I think it's well-deserved. You've been doing your thing. Y'all check it out. Boom, there it is. Click on it. Support your favorite player. These kids have fundraisers, and they all need to support for the community, by the community. Boom, there is the link. Tap on it. You see it. You see it. You see it. We'll put it back up. All right? Ain't nothing free. Just ain't nothing. Just cool. Just cool it out. Just cool it. Oh, always, Juan. Always. You know, you and I actually talk. For those who don't know, man, the cats that I actually, I'd say I run with a lot of them, right? And I respect a lot of them. Every now and then, man, you just get a phone call from me, just checking on you, seeing how things are going, see what your program's doing, and everything like that. Juan is one of those cats, man. At least a couple of times a month, I'll reach out to him, see how he's doing mentally, physically, and just checking on his well-being, seeing how the team is doing. I think he's a little starstruck with what he has going on right now, with a lot of talent being on his 10U squad. You know, how far can he go? Trying not to make mistakes, trying to keep everything moving and keep the ball moving. Always clicks with his quarterbacks and running backs, so it kind of makes it a little familiar, similar to what I used to do when running the offense. You know, my running backs and my quarterbacks were always my guys that I'd be talking to. Linemen, I had a lineman coach, so we were blessed to have that, and they had the same one. All right, my favorite coach, my favorite one win. Hey, yep. Then Karn, what's happening? What's happening, Karn? Karn Leach in the building. All right, so that's how it went down. Third annual Carlton County Classic. What else went down there? I talked to Craig Grant. He was excited about all the things that were happening at Colleton. The D1 move this year should be interesting. It should be eventful for them, and I think they're just ready to step up to the challenge. You know, again, it's another team that's just not going to simply lay down for anything. They're always going to give you competition all the way to the end. The 6U looks pretty good. All across the board looks pretty good. Their 10s and 12s are really decent, so it's going to be interesting to see what they bring back this year. Also, shout outs to all the vendors that were out there last week. Gullah Express, Grubhub, the concession stand was doing this thing. The two ice people that were out there were pumping all day long. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. The weather held up before all this crazy Debbie stuff happened, and we had a good time. Lights turned on right there on time, and we ended up having a ball. So it was a good time. It was a good time at the third annual Carlton Classic right there. So what are we looking forward to now? We have some news about 4th and Inches coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I will say this. Unfortunately, and you need to look out for these things, okay? Unfortunately, my favorite player in college, the last name is Grayson. Okay. I see you. Unfortunately, this is what happens right now. So a lot of the districts close some of these schools and school activities, and that includes extracurricular activities that go on past the school hours and things of such. So it should be interesting. Right now, it's in the air. Friday night was supposed to start at Somerville. Okay, it's not confirmed or denied yet that it will still happen in Somerville. So please keep looking out. Check if you are in 4th and Inches. Please keep in touch with your director. Make sure your director is keeping you updated with any and all information. Also, I will be putting it out there. That's a good question. Is Stratford running their one theirs this week? That's an very interesting question, Kane Tada. We'll see, because I have yet to hear anything. Dustin usually will pop in here in a minute. If he hasn't, there you go. There you go. Appreciate you. See, that's what she's there for. That is exactly what she's there for. All right, Dustin will pop up here. He always catches the show. As of now, we are still on. There you go, Reggie. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. As of now, they're still on. Okay, I'm pretty sure if any changes come through, they will turn around. 4th and Inches, two is a go. All right, so let's talk about that real quick. While Nas is here, we just got a few minutes. I know he's out with the family. We don't interrupt family time. We'll be real quick. All right, so Friday right now, a district decision has to be made whether it's going to be at Somerville or whether it's going to be at Fort. Those decisions right now are kind of in the air. I think they're balancing more on Somerville. They want Somerville to turn around and take it. That's cool. Saturday and Sunday, we know, is on for sure at Fort Dorchester. But this is what the change will be. Because of previous scheduled events, all right, varsity doing their thing and having their media day, I believe, is Saturday. Then what Fourth and Inches plans on doing is starting off on the track field in the back. Okay, you'll still come in the main entrance. You'll take that left. Now the middle field will be games we played on it, and whatever is posted for the stadium games will be played on the track field to start. Okay, we assume that we will probably be moving around 12 o'clock. Around 12 o'clock, you guys will be notified of all these things as it's going on, and turn around and come to the stadium game to finish off the day. All right, so we didn't want to move anything, didn't want to have hold on. See, fresh news coming in. Hold on. Let me hold on. We got it. Somebody's got to. Hey, tap into Fort's emails, bro. Not my bad. Tap. You know, we always got the exclusive going on, and here it is happening right here in front of us. So as we're giving out this information, okay, as we get, oh, I can't tap you. I tell you what I can do. Hold on, Nas. Let me see. I invite get do. We can do here. Let's see. We have. There he goes. Bim. All right. Nez. Sit. Oh. Failed to send. Come on, man. Come on. Invite. Let's go on. Hold on, Naz. I'm trying to get you into. Let me see. Don't take me out all the way. Come on. Bim. Let's go. Get out of that one. We're trying to go here. And it's talking about. Boom. Why is it failing to send? That's who I want to send it to. Boom. I don't want to add nobody else. Oh, I'm trying to send it out to Naz because I'm not on regular Facebook, Naz. And for some reason, it's not letting me send it to him. All right, I know you guys still see me. Give me a second. I'm trying to get this out. Why did it just throw me off? So we're going to try it like this. We're going to try it like this. Hold on, Naz. We're trying to get Naz so he can answer some questions. Hold on, y'all. Info. Let's do it like this. We got something for him. They always think they can 2, 6, 7. Boom. I almost said it. I almost said your number on live just now, Naz. Oh, you heard me in it. You heard me. I almost said your number on live. Let's see. Did that send? And the new update won't let you do the star. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm trying to go to the other one. I think I just sent it to him now. Hold on. Oh, he's calling me on. Hold on. He's calling me. We get the. Let me see. There we go. What's up? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I got him right here on the phone. So hold on. Wait a minute. You might be able to hear some of this conversation. Smart move, man. This is why I like this guy. All right, Naz, what we got?
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as of right now, everything is a go. Even with the high school at Fort doing their media day, it looks like we won't have to move pretty much anything around.
Okay.
In regards to those games, what's going to happen is at 8:30 in the morning, some of the varsity players are just going to do a hype season photo shoot on the field. So, which means the teams just can't warm up. Those first games can't warm up on the turf field.
Not a problem.
Yeah, so once they're done with that, then we're good to go. And it's going to be a few players. It shouldn't take so long, so we don't have to redo a whole lot of moving around or anything else like that. So we should be good to go. And by tomorrow morning, we'll have a confirmation on the Friday games that's scheduled at Summerville. I think we got a fairly good lineup over there at Summerville. I know we're that TCE, I think it was the TCE 8 he was popping out.
Yes.
Right? So a good opportunity for a lot of folks to see what's going on over there with Goose Creek and Stampede and TCE. And I believe they're playing Somerville, right? So, the Somerville get to christen their, their fourth and inches. Yes. Friday night showcase a little bit. So, yeah, so right now everything is good to go. I think the district is kind of opening up, allowing us with some activities on Friday. So hopefully some teams will be able to get a practice in on Friday, depending on your high school. But yeah, as far as the weekend goes, we should be good, man.
There you go. Hey, y'all heard that? I know y'all should be able to hear him. I'm seeing that my meter was moving up. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Naz Ridley on the phone, and he's saying everything is a go. There's no changes. So scratch the changes that, well, we tapped into their emails a little bit, heard there might be some changes. I started putting it out. Naz calls me up, corrects me, said, no need for the changes. We heard about the media day and all that stuff going on. So we wanted to make sure that we gave you guys the information quickly, all right, quickly, and try to make sure that you had to make any arrangements that you needed to. So, as he just said, okay, if you're listening, as he just said, you hear him? Good, sis, great. I'm glad you can hear him. I can start bringing in people like this. That's a good way to do it. So, as you guys heard, Friday night has not yet been confirmed nor denied when it comes to Somerville. So listen out and watch out for tomorrow. If you don't know, Fourth and Inches has a Facebook page, okay? If not, I'm pretty sure I'll be tagged in. There'll be a bunch of people tagged in, and we'll be able to, what's up, Zay? We'll be able to put all that information out there ahead of time. Tomorrow being Thursday, of course, Fourth and Inches wants to put that information out there to you early. You guys seen some of the schedules. If you haven't, make sure that you lock in to PHDU Sports, Fourth and Inches, the Skyfa, any of the hot pages that you're listening to when it comes to the Low Country in South Carolina. All right. So we expect to, hey, Naz, this is.
And real quick.
Go ahead.
And real quick, I know Jay, who really helps out, with the, partners with Fourth and Inches from a scheduling standpoint. I know we had the QC Chargers who were slated to come down from North Carolina and participate, of course, due to the weather, parents' concerns. So we had their 10U drop, but we had so many teams on the waiting list.
Right.
We had somebody who was able to fill that spot real quick. So maybe a few changes in regards to that, but for the most part, man, everything is gold. This is going to be the biggest Fourth and Inches we've had. That's why we had to include Somerville facilities, because it was just so big.
Yeah.
And I'm just really excited, man. And, even with this, Tropical Storm Debbie is not going, rain and operate for this particular weekend. So looking forward. But this is the final dress rehearsal for Jamboree next week.
Hey,
right? So
listen.
next week for everybody. Right, so everybody, we got the Columbia Knights coming down this weekend to participate in Fourth and Inches. So, yeah, the 11U brackets is going to be, 11U games is going to be real good. I know the Raiders popping out with their 11U as well, so really interested to see how they rock. KCE 11U, with Tyson and boys.
Yep.
You heard a lot about those guys, of course. And of course, you got the OTB champs, the Raiders 10U.
Of course.
I think the 14 has won it 3 years in a row. So look forward to some potential matchup there. And of course, you got the Natty Boys 12U 14 will be on display right here locally. So 6U is going to be a good matchup. You could see an 8U repeat.
Yes.
The Baby Bowl. So that's a championship.
A lot
of tasty stuff going on this weekend.
So Naz, I'm gonna put you on the spot on a couple of things. Well, first of all, I'm congratulate you guys for year number 4. This is year number 4 for Fourth and Inches. So congratulations on that part, man. Probably one of my favorites, especially right there being before the regular season, that you get to pull all these teams together one last time to see who's got what. Dustin, hey, they want to know if you guys are still playing. If you guys are still on this weekend, Dustin, over at Stratford High School. If you guys were there, that was an invite only. Dustin put some stuff together. We'll see if you guys are still rolling. Dustin, make sure you tag us and let us know. Yeah, the Natty Boys, Jessica. Nobody wants to hear that. We love the Natty Boys. Jessica Patola in the building. What's happening? So, yeah, somebody did ask if they still on this weekend. Yes, we know Fourth and Inches. You're hearing right here. Naz Ridley here in the background, fresh on the phone, fresh interview. All right, so a couple of things, Naz. First, it's a congratulations on year number 4. 2, OTB unfortunately dropped the ball when it came to the ring. I know you saw the post from Akai. I know you fully support your staff and everything they do. what's the deal with OTB and you know, I mean, we understand things happen, but how's it all play out now?
Yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, you know, when you have a tournament as big as OTB, right? We've been representing OTB for the last 3 years, and you know, and I've been partnering with Day Day, who was actually the director over OTB, also the director over the NC John Elites team. It looks like they just mismanaged the rings throughout the day as they were, you know, awarding the champions their rings, and so when it came down to the 12U game. You know, they came down in the first quarter and just made us aware, listen, they really are short on particular rings, but they was going to take care of us, etc., which I trust they will do.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I think Kai kind of, you know, articulated, you know, his feelings very well. That you really can't get that moment back for our kids. And, you know, and at the end of the day, but our kids, you know, they're 12, 13-year-old guys, you know what I mean? So they understand. But, you know, at the end of the day, I know those guys are going to take care of us. And if they don't, I'm gonna take care of our guys. So at the end of the day, they're gonna get what they deserve. I promise you that. But at the end of the day, yeah, I still feel like just the overall excitement of just winning the whole damn tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to kind of lose sight of that, man. Them boys went down there with nobody believing in us against the NC John Elite boys. A great team, might I add. But you know, we played our local country brand of football, man. We don't run for nobody. We don't back down for nobody. We gonna line up and do what we do. And Kai, Jai, Joe, Nate. And those guys, Urban, they coached a hell of a game, man. And I've had our boys ready. But like I said, I'm confident they're going to take care of us in more ways than one in regards to the whole ring debacle and all that stuff. So, but I'm on top of it, and we'll see where it goes. And when we do get our rings, we'll make sure the whole world knows about it.
Yeah, and Shantae Barnes said it right there. It is all about the moment, and I think it takes away from a little bit, right? We get it. It takes away from just a little bit, you know, that extra oomph to put those rings on, to be able to go up on stage, show off your rings, come home with the rings. Everybody's flashing them, but don't take it away from the hard work that these young boys have already done and continue to do, and probably will continue to do. So, shout out to Fort Dorchester. Shout out to OTB for you know, owning up to their mistakes and making people aware. And I'm hoping, and I know, I got my heart of hearts, man. I think they'll make it right. They'll definitely make it right. So there we go.
And,
so
and listen, I'm gonna say one more thing. Listen, 2 years ago in Fourth and Inches, I get how you can mismanage rings, especially when you got the Raiders coming up there and giving rings out to everybody.
Listen, and that's almost another ick, and that got to be an ick. I got to put all these guys together who throw on preseason tournaments and things like that, like Fourth and Inches, Battle in the Swamp, and OTBs and all that. Man, listen, you guys have to have a certain number amount of rings that you can give out per age. The team moms and all that. Listen, we love you. We love you. Thank you for everything that you do. But not every team mom's gonna get a ring, man. You know, you gotta wait till the end of the tournament. Talk to us later, or you know, skip one of the coaches. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying like that, Fee, but I'm saying I understand what these guys go through, because there's times where at Fourth and Inches when we would sit there counting rings and count how many kids are on this one and all that. Fee, we go through the same thing with Low Country Football Group now. Come on now, let's not be like that. You've been on both sides of the coin, so you know you can't just turn around and give to everybody. You know, the grandma want one and auntie, and you just can't do it like that. So sometimes you got to dial it back, give it to the kids first, let the coaches, you know, 4 or 5 coaches, and that's it. You know what I mean? So you do got to dial it down some. So, but shout out to OTB. I know you guys will make it right. I know you guys will do your thing. We don't want rings. It's all about the kid. I mean, you do want the rings, Jessica. You kind of do want the rings. It's a symbol. It is a symbol of greatness and an accomplishment and things like that. It's not like these kids don't feel the accomplishment, but it's a little bit better if you can turn around and show off that ring to nullify any questions or doubt. All right. So y'all heard it right there. Naz is right now. He's out. I don't know if he's scouring the area and making sure that Debbie's being pushed out, but he's on the road doing his thing. We wanted to jump in and make sure that you guys had the information. Okay. So once again, it's on. Friday's schedule will be put out tomorrow. Once again, if it's at Somerville, same schedule, right? We kind of hope it is, because now this thing is growing. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going down. Sunday is the championships being done all at Fort, I believe. All the championships we've done, and we still have the stadium. So you already know how it goes down. I'm in the booth. It's a Skybox Bully once again. All right. Year number 4, 4th and inches, with my man Naz Ridley, James J. Williams, and everybody else who's involved. Hey, we appreciate you. We salute, because we know not making them schedules can't be easy. Appreciate you, Naz. Be safe on them roads.
Thank you for having me, man.
All day.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
All day. There we go. Bam. Well, fresh off the phone. Y'all heard it. There it was. Yeah. We the team moms don't need it. No, you're right. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Well, I know you don't, especially if your kid is getting one. Shantae, I know, you know what I mean? You guys got, but it's good. It's good. It's good at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? For the kids to get theirs, I think you guys would probably be more ecstatic. They said they're short and they just didn't have yours. I know you guys would have absolutely no problem doing what you have to do to let your ring go to a student athlete. All right. So we know that. We know that. You know? So I mean those things happen. Those things happen. We can't act like it hasn't happened here. You go out of town, it happens, and yeah. But Coach Akai felt like Coach Akai felt, and that's fine. He's allowed to state that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It happens to the best of us. And this time it just so happened that it happened to OTB. All right? It is what it is. Is what it is. But Fort Dorchester is still on for Saturday and Sunday. If they have to take Friday, I believe they are open to it. But they really want to be able to spread that love Friday and Saturday, because that means they now have to combine those games from Friday into Saturday's game. That's a possibility too. But we'll see where it ends. Okay, we'll see where it ends. Tomorrow, as you heard from Naz just now, fresh on the phone, hotlines going on here at PhD, that they'll be able to give that information out and have an answer tomorrow. All right, so you definitely want to stay ahead of the game with this thing as it goes down. All right, special shout out. Bar on the Ave is our sponsor once again this upcoming season. That's right, good food, better drinks, but drink responsibly at Bar on the Ave. Savage Styles for linemen and linemen only. Speaking of Savage Styles, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Savage Styles has a special promo getting ready to happen. We will be giving away a pair of size 12 cleats, brand new. Size 12 cleats can be sent right to you right here before the season starts. We're probably going to do a raffle of some sort. If you enter your name in, let me make up the post, show you the picture of the cleats, if it's something that you like, something that you're interested in, and your child wears a size 12. We'll put the names in, we'll raffle it off just to be fair. I'll sit right here on live, cut it up, put all the names on there, cut it up, throw it in there, pull out a name. It doesn't matter. Okay, if I get 100 kids, I get 100 kids. It doesn't cost you anything to put your name in there. But from Savage Styles, they said they want to give back to the community, for the community, by the community. You remember that? Exactly. They're doing just that. All right, they're giving away size 12 cleats. Size 12 cleats. All right. Also, Tropical Italian Ice. That's right, the Philly Ice with the Southern Charm will also be at 4th and Inches this weekend, serving you, and even you. So make sure you try them out. From what I'm hearing, they got like different sizes now. They got these big Mega Mahalo cup coming out now or something. I don't know. Listen, lots of stuff going on with them that I really can't even keep up with. All right. You're going to send me your list, sis? That's cool. That's cool. Send me your list. Send me your name. Mention me about that tablecloth. Will do, nephew. Will do. Will do. I might bring it out there Saturday. I might bring it out there Saturday. We might just bring it out there Saturday. All right. Shots up always, but drink responsibly. Don't forget. Also, Bar on the River. If you never had a beautiful time before, now is your chance. Sit back, relax. Happy hour is off the chain. Bar on the River. Also, big shouts out to Skyfa with Big Boys Play. This upcoming season, we'll be joining the Midlands and their game of the weeks, also while doing the Low Country. Ooh, come on, man. Y'all get the student. Shout out to Low Country Football Group for always allowing us to do what we do. That is exactly what the contract states. Anytime I ask Low Country Football Group what they need, what they want me to do, this contract comes back simply. Just do what you do. All right? Don't forget, it's Slaughterhouse in the place. 7v7 season is not that far away. 7v7 Slaughterhouse is looking for student athletes to join their brigade. These guys been going through making noise upon noise upon noise. You want to play where the big dogs play at? Some of the highlight players that are here in the Low Country, Slaughterhouse is where you want to be. Also, Color Riot Creations. Listen, we're going to get some of these pictures and stuff together. Color Riot Creations is one of our newest sponsors this year. Has been doing their thing with graphics and everything when it comes as far as the man caves, garages, anywhere that you want to just make your spot, fellas, your spot. Or ladies. All right, the ladies, y'all can do it too. All right, you got your lady cave, mom cave, wife cave, whatever it may be. Color Riot can get you right. Your graphics, your design will be in his hands. All right. Also, another new sponsor, Brielle's Catering and Special Events. You can contact them for your game. You want them at your game of the week? You definitely need them there. Contact 843-345-7565. Once again, 843-345-7565. That's the folks who have the Gator Bites, the Gullah Rice, the chicken tenders, the jerk chicken, all that good stuff they got right there for you. All right. So y'all know what the deal is. It's 4th and inches, man. It's 4th and inches. One of the biggest preseason games to come up right before your season starts. You got to come and risk it all. Take that chance. Get that clap. As Naz would say, clapping pads, swapping paint. Think I is when I ain't. You better be there, right? If you're not, you should be there in attendance at least to see how it goes down. And of course, we will be your host all weekend long. Saturday and Sunday, we'll be right there in the booth giving you all the information, popping in and out of the lives. Okay, don't forget Skybox Bully, hashtag Skybox Bully on TikTok. If you want to find us, we'll give you some of the behind the scenes in the booth views. We don't give the game views, it's in the booth. Here on PhD, we'll show you some of the games, and if it's going to be those matchups like Naz says it's going to be, and there's some special teams coming through that's taking over. You see how I didn't ask him about who is taking over for some of these teams who couldn't make it? I didn't even want y'all to know. That's why, because I didn't want y'all to know. Just line it up. All you got to know is just straight line it up. That's all you got to do. Come bring the smoke. All right? Well, listen, that is about the end of all that I have. Let's see. What do y'all have? What do we have? What's new? What's going on? What's popping? What's popping? How's your team looking? Zay, I know you got, hey, listen, that 6U. Did y'all play Berkeley? Y'all played Berkeley at Baby Bowl? Somebody tell me, Berkeley and Fort played at Baby Bowl? Oh, I would have loved to see that. I know Fort won. But if it's true, is that who I saw? I saw some videos. Yeah, Debbie, listen, little Debbie, big back Debbie, she's acting up right about now. I'm out in the country, so you already know the rain's coming down. The rain's coming down. They thought that storm was yesterday. Everybody kept asking, is it over? That thing hadn't even started yet. She is moving slow. Huh? She is moving slow. Oh, they played Cane Bay. Okay. Is that 8U or 6U? And congratulations to Cane Bay. Her Cane Bay won on the 8U division. Congratulations to Cane Bay. Congratulations to Tommy Price and my Bubba Noomsey, Antoine Edwards for doing another one. Right, another one, 2nd year. Unfortunately, the schedule how it was, I couldn't make it to that one. But we always will support. I know you're daily. Yeah. 8U, but it was a dogfight. Okay. Yeah, I saw the controversial call right there at the end. Somebody's got to show that side view. Naz, that was the other thing I meant to ask Naz. Naz said he had that side view and wanted to see. Shout out to Austin McKinney for capturing the moment right there down the middle, but we need that side view. Yeah, Yeah, I know what you meant. 6U, 6U, that's what I'm saying. 6U played Berkeley. And that's what I want to see. What was the score of that one, Shani? What was the score of that game? Huh? I want to know what was the score of that game. Because I really want to see those two clap. I've been watching Berkeley for a couple of times now. And every time Berkeley came out and smacked somebody in the mouth, he fake because he ain't Rodney, hey, in my Michael Waits voice. What does Michael Waits always say? Huh? What does Michael Waits always say? Come on now. False advertising. False advertising. 12-6. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. 12-6. 6-14. Chris said 6-14. He probably an extra point, put it in, that made it 14. 6-14, that's not bad. That's not bad. Whatever mistakes anybody made on either side of the ball and know they're going to fix it, I think those teams will see each other again. I would love to be there and watch and see that. Because I'm just a fan of the game. I've seen 6U Fort a few times, but after watching Berkeley and what they have done to their opponents, I just knew it was going to be dominating, a dominating game. And I'll take that 14-6. Especially during the preseason. I'm pretty sure Coach Darrell learned some things off of that one, man, and so did some of his players. And they're gonna go back, go back to the lab, if you will, and adjust it a little bit, and be right there clapping again. So it won't be long. It won't be long. All right. What else going on? What else happened? What else happened? We saw OTB. We saw the Raiders. We saw Fort representing that low country all the way. Way to go. Way to go. This week, we already know what's happening. 4th and inches. Stratford's doing their thing. I believe they had Stall, Berkeley, Cross, and another Stratford, and another one going over to Stratford this weekend to get some bump and get some clap. So that should be pretty good. Everybody's got to get it. You got to get some of these scrimmages in. You don't have to make it to the major ones. You can simply just invite a team over, or a team invites you over. Go do it. Go do it. That's the only way you're going to get better. That is the only way you're going to get better. You're not going to get better. Keep practicing against yourself and your defense. If you're blessed enough to have that many on your roster, if you're blessed enough to have that many, 11 on 11 and have a dog offense, your first O against your first defense, hey, then yeah, keep going. But eventually they're going to figure each other out, right? And then it's no longer a challenge. So you go play against somebody else who's doing something a little bit different, then it's a challenge, right? Yeah, Dustin's like, yes, sir. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Carisha says, boom, 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 6-14. Shanice says 12-6. Either way it went, it was a good game, I'm sure. I'm sure. All right. But we're still looking forward to talking to the First Lady of Skyfa, who'll be hopefully coming in within the next couple of weeks. We can sit down before the season starts. And we're just simply gonna, we talked about some of the preseason stuff, what happens, like kind of behind the scenes type deal, what some of our icks are, share that. You guys know my top 3. I got a bunch more, but my top 3 you already know about. I've already talked about. We're just gonna have some fun with it. We have yet to have her on the show, so we're excited to see where it's gonna go and how it's going to go. So we can't wait. We can't wait. All right. Well, look, Lab Quickie, show y'all what it is. 4th and inches this weekend. Congratulations, and please be safe on the road to all those teams that are traveling to and from 4th and inches, whether it's Somerville, whether it's Fort Dorchester, wherever you're going. Please leave in time, be safe, be on time, because we're going to keep that thing rolling. All right. If you're going to Stratford this weekend, all right, all day Saturday, please be careful. Give yourself a little bit of leeway to get out there, get your team warmed up, show up in numbers, people. All right, show up in numbers. Everybody went through the same thing this week with no practices, no practices, no practices. If you got away with a practice, God bless you, because Debbie's been acting a fool. All right, Debbie's just strictly been acting a fool. So if you got away with a practice or you snuck one in inside of a gym or something like that, kudos to you. But as far as I knew, all school activities were shut down. If you get one in on Friday, it's simply going to be like a walkthrough, if you will, especially if you're playing this weekend. If you're not playing this weekend, hey, make it up for it. Make up for it on Saturday, right? Pull the doubles. Anybody pulling doubles? They pulling doubles? You still doing doubles nowadays? Some are. Some are. Well, we'll see. We're definitely going to wish you all luck. Can't wait to see you out there Saturday. Don't forget, we still have the Youth Wall of Fame right here in the lab. So make sure if you have a jersey that you're no longer using and you want to put up on the wall to kind of retire that jersey, if you will, or show off, hey, listen, we're here for you. Just let us know. All right? Give us a jersey, probably have you sign it, have your student athlete sign it, and we'll put it up on the wall. All right. Hey, we appreciate y'all for all your support and everything all the way through. Make sure you're out there and safe. If you must travel, you must leave home. Please do it during the daytime. You never can see those trees, man. Those trees will catch up on you on some of these back roads. All right. Y'all know this.